We are live.
Raven, the GS, one third of the Cyber
Sam, the legend behind the tech.
We are live.
Guys, I'm Joe, one third of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven, your GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And Patreon request time. Today we have Score, a film music documentary trailer 1. I don't know anything about this.
I know, it would be interesting to see the behind the scenes of how these scores kind of happens. Obviously, I know they go into like obviously studios and big orchestra rooms and stuff, but I want to see
So the process.
magic. Yeah.
You never seen one?
Not really, no. Like I've seen a few, but like a whole documentary. Obviously, you got Hans Zimmer, you got all them guys there. I want to see how they put it down. So this will be interesting, I think.
I think the last one I saw was John Williams, was the Star Wars one. And that was for episode, I can't remember what episode it was.
It's a New Hope, mate.
Was it a New Hope one? That we was you with me when we watched it? I can't remember. But I can't remember, bro. But it's actually quite interesting. But I've also seen the one for, I think it was episode 4. Which
That's
one is
the
it? The
one-
one the kid, the guy was doing the stuff in his house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's one dude where he was just like composing the stuff in his house and they were going back and forth for Star Wars. Like it was just, the whole process was just mad. Like, who else? Well, ooh. Besides for movies, have you guys ever seen like music? How producers come up with beats?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen John Legend and Timbaland's approach is mad.
Yeah.
His approach is mad.
I mean, obviously this has been requested because we're always talking about how much we love scores and that and all the music there's. So, I'm actually interested to see how lit this is. I don't really watch documentaries though, but if this looks good, I might dive onto it.
Alright, cool.
Well, how do you man feel about documentaries, like, real quick?
I like it. But not only interesting ones though. Not. I feel like right now, like especially with Netflix, we get bombarded with so many of them, and a lot of them are because I feel that it's kind of trending right now. So a lot of like people are making them. A lot of companies are making them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I'm like, this is not what I came here for. Like which one I was watching the other day? Is it what's the name of the girl that we're missing in Southport?
Maddie Madan or
Maddie? No.
McCann or whatever.
Yeah. And I was like, and then they were going through the process of the night, and then they start talking about the detective and his life, and I'm just like, that's not what I'm here for.
Yeah, I seen an advert for that.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, and that's how they end up dragging the whole series, like going for people. It's like, no, I came here to see what happened that night,
right.
how when like,
but no,
and then the investigation and stuff. Yeah, and it's just like now you're drift into something else.
And this is my issue with documentaries. Like, documentaries are always just taken from one, for the majority are always taken from one's perspective. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that one, like this one is obviously trying to narrative spin onto the police and what's going on instead of like the actual thing that happened. Like, was it the parents? Blah 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 blah. And I don't like stuff like that, innit? I'd rather just do my own research on the whole thing from different angles as opposed to just being sat down and told me, like the Michael Jackson one that came out recently.
I ain't watching that, bro. I'm not backing that either.
I haven't watched it either. But like lots of people told me, oh, it's from the perspective of these guys who used to work with Michael Jackson who have just gone bankrupt and blah blah blah. Now, all of this stuff is coming out and unfolded, and I'm like, bruv, like, firstly, I think it's distasteful because man's dead. Do you know what I'm saying? And he can't defend himself or whatever. And next, like, bruv, like, why are we giving airtime to this kind of stuff? Do you know what I'm saying? But
bro,
it's 2019, innit?
And that's what's going on in it. So if it's trending, people are buying into it, and that's why I don't buy into that propaganda stuff.
But a documentary where it includes the person and other people who might not necessarily be on that person's side, someone who can get that kind of, do you know what I'm saying, information, I will sit down and watch a documentary again.
Like, obviously Netflix is giving this platform to like many documentaries. Obviously there's like ones on the TV and stuff. But you guys seen the one about the festival that was meant to be some glamorous
Yeah,
thing?
Fire Festival.
So that's on like Netflix, and again, that's from the perspective of like everybody. Obviously, it's a closed case. Everyone knows what happened, and that one you get to see the guy who ran the thing, Ja Rule, people who are going to go to the festival and buy that kind of stuff. That's actually good.
That's a good
Exactly.
documentary
It is a
because
good documentary.
that's actually a film they were making,
Exactly.
and then like you get to see the steps, and then where things went wrong, and then how now it's like, oh, okay, this is not coming out, but they ended up putting it out because you know, to show how things really were, and that stuff. But me, majority of the documentaries I watch, nature and animals, in it. So I don't, you know, it's always good to watch because man's always learning, innit?
You was like Blue Planet and that as well then?
Oh yeah, that was beautiful, beautiful. There's another one. There's a new one I'm about to watch this weekend as well.
Did you hear about John Boyega? He just got signed to be the voice of the new Serengeti. I don't know if you like the documentary about animals. It's the one. I think it's one in Africa called Serengeti. Right. He's now the voice of the thing. Like
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm definitely. Is that on Netflix or anything like that?
No, I think that's gonna go into production soon. I just saw that he had announced. I think I saw it on Twitter that he's the voice of the thing, innit?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's a big boy move. Like. I know people will be like, "Oh, getting a Star Wars movie is a big boy move," but getting something like that is a big boy move. Do you know what I'm saying?
And funny enough, I feel that that's very also good for our community that's not into that kind of stuff. Because whenever I tell someone, "Yo, yeah, man, I watch nature and animal," like so for example, like Africans, like my African friends and Caribbean friends, and they don't know anything. I'm like, but that's your root. That's where you originally came from, even though you might not have born there. But you just have no interest. Now, how can you not have interest in tribes, culture, food, music, even the animals? Like the way people like, I can't remember what country is it, but they are cool with hyenas. But if I was to tell you, yo, how do you feel about hyenas? You'd be like, you don't care because usually they portray as some scummy animal in it. You know what I'm saying? But they actually live with hyenas, like so. It's just being educated on that side of the world, but it's so much fun, and you just see the way these animals will go on about things, bro. The way they're beefing with another tribe, they're actually beefing for territory, like a whole like beef thing, communication. How like planning strategically how to get next man, bro, it's mind blowing. But I guess hopefully John Boyega brings a little bit more flavor in it, educate man and everything. But that's one of these things, like, innit? Hey,
Man, it seems like a very natural transition.
Yeah. Let's see if we can do it. Music is the one thing that we all understand that we don't understand.
Music has tremendous driving power within the narrative of any film.
So true.
Visual is one thing. When you add music, it becomes something else.
It's a whole different experience.
The score is the heartbeat of the film.
So much of it is felt. It's all about intuition.
You realize this power we wield.
We can make you feel anything we want you to feel.
Jones, yeah.
Jesus!
John Williams made me realize film music can be as great as
What's
the
his name?
classical composers.
This guy was just talking.
Thomas Newman.
Jeez.
His music is just so eloquent.
Come on, where is he? Man like Hans.
What we do.
That was Hans Zimmer.
Yeah,
you
that's
talking
it,
about.
yeah.
We have to go and reinvent.
For months and months, it really feels like you're going to fail.
Proving yourself is a great force.
This is
a
lit.
chemical high.
Pirates. It's like Led Zeppelin played by an orchestra.
What can the audience really feel? It doesn't matter how you get there. It's whether it's got substance.
Standing on the podium and hearing it for the first time. I guess it's like seeing your child for the first time being born.
Film music is the symphonic music of today.
How do you make the audience feel like they're coming home?
Your mind is connecting those dots.
Film music has changed fairly radically
there's sort of a new renaissance going on.
It's so visceral.
It's incredibly powerful.
You can't say enough about how exciting that is.
I need to watch this.
Yeah, these man sold me quick things.
I need to watch this.
Easy.
I need to watch this.
Easy. Man just got sold very easily on that, fam.
Quick.
And this came out in
Kings.
2017, fam. Or that trailer dropped in 2017. That's calm, bro.
No, there's one thing I've been doing for the past, I don't know, like 4 months, innit? Like, so I started working out again, yeah? And I started using music scores. And sometimes I go into the gym where I work, and I know like the people that throughout the time, like the timetable I usually go in to work out, I know the people and they're usually like, oh, like it's music is dead, whatever. So now I go in, shut down the music, and I just put like movie scores, fam. And like the body language, like obviously because I already know the music, I know what's coming, I'm already like in the zone. But it's just to see the other people who are working out, seeing their body language just change. Like when they realize they're listening to Man of Steel, when they realize like that's Zod's bit, that's Batman, and someone like, yo, is that Batman? Like just going in and just the impact that has, that motivates, that does something to you, that changes your energy. Like music is mad, bruv. Like no lyrics, no nothing. Whether it's violin, piano, like the drum, it's too much. It's too much, man. I love it.
Just that trailer alone, I was just getting goosebumps from all the epic scores that they were like playing. Like obviously you got the Dark Knight one, you got Pirates of the Caribbean, all these kind of epic guys, and it's like obviously there's some scenes you just watch it and you don't realize the music how much it does for you. Just watching it alone, you're like, the music adds that like extra layer of just adding to the whole scene. And obviously I even forget as well just to work with the director and the kind of sounds they want to be put into that scene too.
I think what I'm really interested to see is more of the director work. Like obviously you know how much, well me personally I know how much of an impact the music makes, but I always wonder like Zack Snyder and what's his name? And Hans Zimmer sitting down and being like whose idea is what? Do you know what I'm saying?
How do you come across that scene?
Obviously we know, alright, the tone's Batman, but what? Like,
what's a Batman tone?
Yeah. Like what's the difference between the Hans Zimmer Batman and the funky XL Batman? Do you know what I'm saying? Like how are you deciding these things? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I hated the Batman theme in Batman vs Superman. You know, the dun 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 dun, like every time. But then in Nolan's one, it is like just
urgency.
Yeah, bro, it is a whole different thing, and it's like Hans Zimmer had input on both. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how?
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Is that director or is that you? Is that, oh, I don't want to do what I've done already, I'm going to do something completely different? Right. Or is that Funky XL's like, or Junkie XL's like, oh, I want to try something. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm interested in that dialogue between director and composer.
And I think with that is, they said it right here at the beginning, is like music sounds one of those things that you know, but you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it could be, a lot of stuff could be experimental. And sometimes, I've seen it before as well, like a lot of artists, sometimes they come across a beat by accident. And then they're just like, oh, this sounds good. Like they had an idea, but then something happened. I don't know, maybe someone accidentally, like, you know, just tripped on something and he just made that beat and then just went with it. Now, there's one thing that we witnessed last year when we went to watch Star Wars Orchestra. And live music is a madness. Like, it just brings a whole different flavour into the room. Like, I know you've been to theatre and you get that live music there as well. But the orchestra is something else. And I never realised how deep orchestra is until I was there. So like, one thing that really, really got me, I was tripping for a time, fam. There is one there's a particular sound in episode 4. Cool. It's just a sound. Man vibes to it. Do you know what makes that sound, fam?
What?
A stick. Like, I'm looking at the guy, I'm like, fam, that's where the thing is coming from. It's mind blowing. Like how one simple instrument, like, I don't even know if I can call that an instrument, fam. Well, I guess it's an instrument because it makes sounds. You know what I mean? But it's just like, how did you hear that? How did you hear that? I was like, oh, let's put this in here. You know what I'm saying? Not next sound, not this sound and this particular bit. Like, genius. That's all I can say. These people are geniuses, man. But guys, let us know if you're into movie scores. Let us know if you're into sound. What do you work out to? Have you not tried working out to music sound score? If you have not, I recommend so. Just go and just go. Find a movie that you like, that you really enjoy the music. Grab that sound score and just listen to it while you work out. I guarantee you will enjoy your workout a lot more. Other than that, thank you, patrons, for requesting this, putting us on. Again, coming through with... Oh, is this
win?
A win, yeah? I'm trying to think like a sound for it, because obviously... It's
You already did the ting, fam.
Sound the scores, what?
That stick noise. You've done it already, fam. Come on, man.
Man, that's it what you do. Alright. Yeah.
Do it!
I don't even...
You did it before! Do the noise!
What was
this? You said the dude hit him with the ting and you made a noise with it. Do it!
I can't remember what sound I made, bro.
Here we go, man.
Yeah, but it's just...
There you go.
There you go. It's there, innit? Thank you very much. It's another win. And we'll see you next time. I'm Raven, your GS.
I'm Mr. Blitztech.
Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
You know this is the #1 place for nerdy content. Where would you go? It's the Cyber Nerds. Guys, we've got plenty of videos, plenty of reactions, plenty of Pokemons. Thank you very much. And hang around. Enjoy yourselves. Plenty of videos. I don't know what these guys are doing right now. What are you doing, Charmander?